First of all, colours. It has been estimated that the human eye can recognise more than 1 million different colours, and we can distinguish more warmer shades than cooler shades because there are more receptors in the warmer shade region. Now, of course, if you're colourblind, then none of that will apply. And does the colour of the light around us affect our moods? Well, it has been shown that red light increases the heart rate, whereas a blue light will reduce the heart rate. We all understand that there is a psychology, a recognised meaning and symbolism behind some of the colours that we see around us, that we choose to paint on our walls or that we choose to wear. So here are just a few of those popular colours and some of their symbolism and psychology. So red is passionate, energetic, romantic, strong and powerful. Pink is seen as romantic and gentle and calm, and I particularly like pink. Yellow is happy, warm, optimistic, intense and extrovert. Blue is calm, can be seen as cold, tranquil, as strong and trusting. Green is peaceful, cool, harmonious, clean, relaxed and healing. And white is pure, demonstrates cleanliness and neutrality. Black, powerful, authority, dramatic. So if you're going to choose your beads in accordance with colours, we have just scratched the surface. There is a whole body of work out there on colour usage, colour therapy. But I recommend that you go with your gut. You know the colours that you want to wear, and just investigate that colour and see what it brings to you, and start to think about the colours. And now we're going to talk about the semi-precious stones and their colours and meanings. So, semi-precious stones. It's really worth doing some research on the stones that you choose. First of all, just to be sure that the stones are being sourced in an ethical way. And also, there's an enormous variety. And you have to remember that stones are stone, and some of them can be quite heavy, quite dense. So it is worth going to a good reference guide such as the International Gem Society online, or some good retailers where they'll give you all the information you need to get a view as to how heavy your necklace is going to turn out. And Etsy is also a good place to take and have a look at the variety of stones that are out there. For me, I have gone with amber. It's warm to the touch and lighter in weight than many stones. It's natural, and you can purchase it in the original amber or reconstituted, which is cheaper. I like the variety of colour and the symbolism that goes with it. So it represents the sun, light and life. And in some Stone Age burial sites, they found amber animals, and Vikings would attach amber animals to their weaponry in order to gain the power from those animals. And the Chinese, some believed that the souls of tigers would change into amber. And I'm a tiger, of course. So amber conveys strength, positivity and life and confidence. So it's often a good choice to think about first the colour and the types of stones that you would be interested in from a psychological point of view in order to choose your stones. As an alternative to semi-precious stones, of course, there is a vast array. So there's synthetic, there's metal, there's wood, there's bamboo, and it's just vast. So a little bit of research will go a long way into making the right choice of bead for you. And finally, chakras. So you can choose your beads according to chakras. It's another method, and it targets emotional and physical needs. Chakras are considered to be energy points throughout the body and head. And it's considered that there's a rainbow of colours going from purple at the head to red at the base of the spine. And I've seen many variations of this, but in general you'll find these colours. So the crown, purple, and that represents spirituality and consciousness. Third eye in indigo, that represents awareness, intuition, inner voice and focus. The throat, which is blue, represents communication and speaking the truth. The heart is green, that represents trust and compassion. Then we have the solar plexus, which is yellow, representing power, self-esteem and energy. Sacral, that's orange, representing passion, pleasure, joy. And the root, which is red, representing foundation, security and stability. Now, this is a simple list of what the chakras represent. I've not put up all the physical ailments or parts of the body that may be represented by those chakras, since this course is for educational purposes and not an alternative to conventional medicine, diagnosis or treatment. It's sufficient to say, however, that there is a consistency between the colour psychology, the stones and their symbolism and meaning, and the colours in the chakras. There is a consistency there. So choose what speaks to you for your mala and allow your own belief system to guide you. So next up, how to put it all together.